Hello everyone, my name is Zahra Aprilya from Class 4 DMLOG. Today, I will be presenting about offers to buy and sell for the International Trade and E-Commerce course, under the guidance of Dr. Okin Purba. This topic is very important because an offer is a key stage in international trade. It's the point where negotiations turn into a legally binding agreement. In this slide, we can see the definition of an offer. An offer is a formal written proposal made by one party to another, showing a clear intention to create a contract for the sale or purchase of goods. It must include product details, price, delivery terms, payment method, validity period, and governing law. Unlike a quotation, an offer is more formal and legally binding. Once it's accepted without any changes, the offer automatically becomes a contract. Can see the difference between a quotation and an offer. A quotation is only an invitation to negotiate, not a legal commitment. It's usually used by suppliers to measure buyer interest before making a formal deal. Meanwhile, an offer includes all commercial details and becomes legally binding once accepted. So, a quotation is just the first step, while an offer moves the process to an official contract. How an offer is formed. First, the buyer shows interest in a quotation. Then, the peer checks the supplier's legitimacy and product availability. Next, the peer issues an offer to sell to the buyer. Once accepted, it becomes legally binding. Finally, the peer sends an offer to buy to the supplier with the same terms. In short, the peer acts as a bridge between the buyer and supplier. There are two main types of offers. Offer to sell, sent by the peer to the end buyer. It includes product details, price, delivery, payment, and legal terms. Once accepted, it becomes a sales agreement. Offer to buy, sent by the peer to the supplier. It confirms the purchase intention under the same mirrored terms. This ensures that the goods are secured before the sale is finalized. An offer must include several main points. The names of all parties, buyer, seller, and peer. Details of the product, its price, and currency. Delivery terms under Incoterms like FOB or CIF. Payment method, usually by letter of credit. The offer's validity period, and the governing law. Lastly, an acceptance clause that makes it legally binding. The mirror terms principle is one of the most important concepts. It means that both the offer to sell and offer to buy must contain identical commercial conditions, for example, delivery terms like CIF Singapore, on both sides. This principle protects the peer from risks like price differences, delivery delays, or contract mismatches. In short, mirror terms ensure fairness and consistency between the buyer and the supplier. The primary intermediary agent, peer, has several important duties. The peer must verify that the goods are real before making an offer. They ensure all terms between buyer and supplier match and avoid double commitments. The peer also follows international trade standards like UCP 600 and Incoterms 2000 to keep transactions safe and professional. To conclude, the offer is a turning point in international trade transactions. It transforms informal negotiations into a legally binding contract. A valid offer must clearly include the goods, price, delivery, payment, and legal terms. The peer plays a central role in maintaining balance between both parties by applying the mirror terms principle. When drafted carefully and according to frameworks like UCP 600 and Incoterms 2000, offers can prevent disputes, protect commissions, and build credibility in global trade. That's all for my presentation today. Thank you for your attention. I hope this explanation helps everyone better understand how offers to buy and sell work in international trade and how they ensure fair and secure transactions for all parties involved.